They told me I was too young. They told me I needed more training. I told them to drop dead. How ironic. I don't know how I survived that fall. Something strange must have happened. My pulse is beating like a drum, but my blood is running cold. I'm not sure what's going on, but I came here with a question. And I'm gonna find the answer if it kills me.
Hello everyone, it's TobyWan, and in today's episode of Betcha Didn't Know, I am bringing you Crypt of the NecroDancer. Now, right off the bat, what kind of game is Crypt of the NecroDancer? You can lump this game in with other games such as FTL, Binding of Isaac, Dwarf Fortress, all of those roguelike games where once you're dead, you have to start back from the beginning. The only things that stay permanent after death are going to be items you buy in between levels or in between tries as you're trying to beat these levels. Each level you can get diamonds, which you can exchange for either items you can pick up in the levels or also permanent upgrades to your health and coin multipliers. That way, even if you are struggling, as long as you are slowly accruing these diamonds, you're going to make it easier and easier on yourself. So what does gameplay look like in this? Basically, the one thing that makes this game amazing is the fact that it's taking the idea of a dungeon crawler and it is making it so you have to move to the sound of music. Every step you take in this tile set, you have to time it kind of like a Dance Dance Revolution and move to the music. This can create a lot of very interesting situations. So let's think about a few here. So what happens usually in a dungeon crawler when you are about to die, when you find an enemy that you just cannot take out? The usual thing you want to do is run as fast as possible. Now, you can't do that in this game. If you freak out and start hitting one of the arrow keys too fast, you're gonna break your combo with the music and you're actually not gonna even move. Same situation with, let's think about when the music ends. What could possibly happen when the song ends since you have nothing to move to then? Well, if the music ends and you are not yet done with the floor, a trapdoor opens and you are forced not only to the next floor, but usually into a very bad situation once you get there. So not only are you trying to move your character to this music, you're also having to be very mindful of how long you've been on the floor and how much more time is in the song. As a side note as well, and one of the little reasons why I love this game, if the song hits the chorus and you go into the shop owner will actually start singing, and it is hilarious. It is a tiny little thing they've added, but it adds so much atmosphere to the area. So let's tackle the most important question when we're thinking about getting a new game. Is it fun? What kind of person is going to find this game fun? I do definitely think this is geared towards if you like roguelike games or like old school dungeon crawlers. It's not completely unforgiving since the levels are generally pretty short. You just have to get through, I think it's 3 floors per zone. Then you get a boss and you unlock the second one, and you don't have to do that first area again. So it's a little more lenient than some roguelikes, where once you die, it's as if you just popped in the game for the first time. But those that find hard challenges a lot more fun are going to get a lot more out of this game. If you want something that you can play, for a little bit, and if you die, it's whatever. I can come back later and have a new, fresh start. As far as difficulty is concerned, it ramps up pretty quickly. The first zone, I think I was able to beat the first zone on my first or second run through. But for zone 2, I have not gotten past it. I have not gotten past zone 2. There are certain enemies that can basically one-shot you. If you fight a dragon and you get shot by it, you're kind of screwed. It's over if you get hit by that most of the time. And I tend to freak out whenever I see that dragon because of that fact. And like I said earlier, because when you freak out, you mess up your combo. I generally don't get away in time and I get destroyed. So I'm still working on getting past that, but I'm having a lot of fun doing so at least that's a good thing. Now, the art style reminds me a lot of games like Rogue Legacy, and I don't know if many people have played this, so maybe I should do a video on this game, but Dungeons of Dreadmore, which is another top-down, it's like turn-based roguelike. You know, very simple graphics, nothing crazy, but I kind of find it adorable. It's a good-looking game. Not too much to say about it. They do a lot with making a character recognizable with a small amount of, I guess, pixels. Now, this being a game that it completely revolves around the idea of the music being the most important aspect, I think they did a great job. I love the music. Here, I'll put in just 20 seconds of me shutting my mouth. Take a listen to it. Let me know what you think of it, but I really like the direction they went with this music. And they even add mechanics to this music as well. There are pads on the ground that if you step on them, either on purpose or by accident, you can cause the music to slow down or speed up drastically, and it can cause you to either possibly finish a level quicker if you want, but also it can cause you to die very quickly if you're not ready for the change. You know, in the end, there are a lot of games that do the roguelike thing and don't bring a lot to the table, but I think Crypt of the NecroDancer is one of the shining examples of taking a style of game and really adding something to it. I would put it up there with my like of Binding of Isaac, Faster Than Light. Those two are kind of my top tier for roguelike games that I enjoy, and I would put this probably at like a solid third. It's amazing. Adding the Dance Dance Revolution type thing to a roguelike is such an ingenious idea, and it gives it so much replay value with, you know, having different soundtracks you can download to listen to different music. From what I've seen, the harder levels you go to, the music is either faster or just more difficult. And that actually just reminded me, there is a boss, I will put it right here, where instead of a constant beat that you can move to, it is a conga. So you actually have to follow the beat of the conga, and there's like a big gap. You have to not move for this boss fight. And I just think it's ingenious. They did so much with it, and I've really been enjoying it. Guys, I've been TobyWan. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you like and what you didn't. Check out this game if you want to. I would give it a great rating. I'll give it 8 out of 10 TobyWans again. I'll see about doing some. Why would I cover games I don't like? I guess. Why am I giving these ratings? Oh well, 8 out of 10 TobyWans. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you next time.